actually start recording. There it goes. Good morning and welcome to Miss Walker's Stories Time. Today I have three stories we're going to do for you: Life on Mars, Best Fritz, and Weird Sea Creatures. So let's get started. I'm going to switch my screen now so that you guys can see the books because I made copies of them and put them on my screen. Let me switch. There we go. Here we go. All right. There we go. That's what we want right there. Life on Mars by John Agree. All right. Here we go. I am on Mars. I have traveled a long way from Earth. I am here to find life. See our astronaut down there? Everybody thinks I'm crazy. Nobody believes that there is life on Mars. But I do, and I know just what I am going to do to find it. So, look, here's his path. And look, something's popped up. So far, Mars looks pretty gloomy. More gloomy than I thought. I'm starting to wonder. Could anything possibly live here? Does something live there? It's dark and it's cold, and I've brought a gift of chocolate cupcakes, but I don't think I'm going to find anybody to eat them. What a disaster. Everybody was right. There is no life on Mars. I'm going home immediately. Oh no! Where's my spaceship? I can't believe it. I'm lost. I'm lost on Mars. There is no life. Wait a minute. What's that? No way. It's life. It's on Mars and it's alive. What an amazing discovery. I can't wait to get back to Earth and show everybody what I found. Look, my box of cupcakes. How did it get there? Now I've got to find my spaceship. I bet I'll get a good view from the top of that. Ha! There it is. Is that really a mountain he's climbing? What an adventure. I always believed there was life on Mars, and I was right. Blast off. I deserve a treat. Is there anything in his box?
No.
No. So, did he find life on Mars? All right. Our next story is called Best Fritz in the Whole Universe, and it is by Antoinette Poyce, and it is a story about friends. Let me flip our view so we can see it better. There we go. Jeffred and Omic are the best Fritz since they were little blobbies. Which isn't easy on planet Blurp, where teeth are so long and tempers are short, not like here on planet Earth.
Miss Walker, I think the book is upside down.
There we go. How about that?
Yeah.
Still, on Blurp, everyone knows that friends are a good thing. And Olmec and Yelfred know that best Fritz are the best thing of all. On Blobbert, best friends do everything together. There we go. They have a nice yurt. They play eyeball with the peedle pit. Oh, there it goes upside down again.
No. Upside down again and
There we go.
again.
Now is it back right?
Yes.
Bad Fro, you go get it. Bad Cat, you go get it. This game gives Fritz a chance to spend many happy hours together. You get it. No, you. On Blurb, Fritz share birthday gifts. Yippee! I got a Subbit. Can I drive? They share unless they don't feel like it. No, your squadaddle it into bits. I'm the best driver on Blope. Let me have a terp. Even though the answer was no, the other Frit might take the Soppip for a spin anyway. Not like here on Earth. Bring it back! Later, Zader. And then that Frit might accidentally smackle the Sossip a bit. Look what you did! It was that way when I got it. Warning, Fritz on Blurb have been known to use their teeth, not their words. Not like on planet Earth. Oh no, he's getting ready to use his teeth. And when they use their words, those words might not be polite. You smackled my soul up, you double dirt bleedo. Go jump in the peedle pit. You are not my Frit. Luckily, on Blurber, tails grow back. Ha ha, Efred, now I've got spikes and you don't. But what about my Sosip? You'll I'll get a job blobby sitting and buy you a new one. You don't even like blobbies. Maybe we can fix your Sosip. I'll get my 2-box and you can get the Taipu. Spew driver, skloob, splurp. Oh no, the splurp's not helping. I need more Taipu and more tire. We fixed it. I fixed it. No, I fixed it. We both fixed it. On planet Bleeblop, fresh bits can grow back just like here on planet Earth. Tapu helps in a nice game of eyeball. Down here, the little eyeball's like, oh no. So, did those best friends learn something?
Yeah.
They did. They learned about being friends, didn't they? All right. So, those books were what we call fiction stories, right? They were made make-believe stories. So the next book I have for you is a nonfiction book. So it's a little different. You ready?
Yes.
Here we go. This one is called Weird Sea Creatures. So for our first 2 books, we were out in space. For this book, I thought we would look.
Space.
We were out in space, weren't we? So this book, I thought we would look at the weird creatures that live deep in our oceans. So let me turn the page. So when I turn the next page, it will be right. Here we go. Let's see. Voila! Strange but true. Now remember, in our nonfiction books, sometimes we have information included in the
It's the
pictures. Many strange sea creatures live in the
that
ocean. Some are
a
beautiful and some are ugly. Some are cute
ugly.
and some are scary.
Whoa,
Weird,
this one is scary.
you think so? Let's see what it
Yeah.
is. Weird sea creatures are strange for a reason. The funny way they look and the strange things they do help them live in the ocean. This is called a balloon fish or a puffer fish.
Balloon fish.
Look at all those spikes.
She took a deep breath.
All right,
A
here we go.
hard one.
Yep. I'm going to turn the page. This page is called Survival Skills. Some sea animals live in the shallow ocean waters. Some live in the deep ocean. The ocean can be a hard place to live. Deep areas are cold and dark. It can be hard to find food. And the ocean can be dangerous. There are many predators. Any animal can quickly become dinner for another animal. Now let's look over here at our picture. We've got a couple of captions. This one says snorkeling in shallow water. It's talking about our friends right here. See them snorkeling? And down here, it's telling me that these are diagonal butterfly fish. That's what these types of fish are. And down here is where our vocabulary words are. It says water word, predator. That's our vocabulary word. An animal that hunts and eats other animals. Sea creatures have special skills that help them find food. They also have strange body parts that help them hide and stay safe from other animals. How weird are these sea creatures? Let's find out. So here, this is called a
That's
Dumbo
so scary.
octopus.
Dumbo octopus.
Yes, it finds food on the ocean floor with its huge eyes. Up here, it a leafy sea dragon, and it blends in with the seaweed around it to keep safe from predators. And down here, our caption says, a moray eel's sharp teeth catch its prey. Hide and seek. Camouflage helps animals hide from their enemies. Looking strange helps them blend into the plants or water around them. Camouflage also helps animals catch dinner. Do you see the stonefish in this picture? Most fish don't because it looks like rock or coral. When they swim too close, the stonefish springs from the ocean floor and grabs dinner in a flash. Right here, our water word, our vocabulary word is camouflage. Camouflage means an animal's natural color or form that blends in with what's around it. And over here in our picture, it tells us that this is a stonefish. And its question up here says, what is the strangest sea creature? And the answer is a mussel.
Mussel.
Look at those big eyes. That's what our next page is called. Big eyes.
Yeah, I was watching fishes and I found like that. And it was so scary. And I was not scared. I was still like this.
Oh, good. All right. Big eyes. The deep ocean gets very little light. Many animals that live there have large eyes. Big eyes help creatures see in the darkness and find prey. This is a viper fish. It uses its big eyes to spot a hatchet fish. Dinner time, the hatchet fish uses its own large eyes to find tiny shrimp to eat in the dark sea. Down here it tells us water word, prey. Prey means an animal that is eaten by another animal. So down here we have the big viper fish, and up here we have the hatchet fish. Making light. Many creatures in the deep, dark sea have a special trick. They make light of their own. It is called bioluminescence. And down here it tells me our water word bioluminescence means light that an animal makes by itself. Some sea creatures use their own light as a flashlight to find prey. The light can draw prey toward an animal too, and the light can surprise enemies too, so an animal can make a quick escape. So over here, we have the comb jellyfish, and up here it says
It's
the
like a
black.
jellyfish.
Up here on
Mm.
the top of the other page, it says that the black dragonfish has funny patches that glow in many places on its body. The patch is glowing down here at the bottom of the page. Weird, huh? Expert food finders. Some animals have wacky body parts that help them catch meals.
So silly.
The gulper eel has a super long tail. Prey comes closer for a better look. This eel's giant mouth opens wide, and it can eat an animal bigger than it is. It can't be picky. In the deep sea, the eel must eat whatever it can find. So here is our giant gulper eel, and there's the mouth. And look at that huge tail. The tiny cookie cutter shark locks onto its prey with its strange sucking lips. Its sharp teeth sink in, and they leave a bite in the shape of a circle. So in our picture right here, it shows us a fish. Look at the cookie cutter sharks feeding on the dolphin in the illustration. So here we have the dolphin and the little round
That's
spot.
cute.
And look
And
at the
it got
shark.
some little white dots.
Yep, the little white dots are the bite marks from the cookie cutter sharks. Over on our next page, it's going to talk to us. An anglerfish has its own fishing pole called a lure. The lure glows, and other fish want to know what it is. When they get close, the anglerfish eats them. So this is our anglerfish up here, and there's its fishing lure. I've seen one of those before on one of my favorite movies. Have you
Me
ever seen?
too.
Oh, which one was it?
It was very big.
It is. Did you see Finding Nemo?
Nemo?
There's
Yes.
there's an
And
anglerfish on
the
Finding Nemo.
doctor for teeth took the
Mhm.
teeth from a person off, and it got hurt.
Mhm. All right, here we go with our next page. You ready?
Ooh,
Deadly
that's so
dangers.
cool.
Bumping into some sea creatures can be bad news. The yellow sea anemone looks like a pretty flower, but it has stinging parts that have deadly venom. When the fish is stung, its muscles stop working, and then the anemone eats the fish. So, our vocabulary word down here, water word, is venom, a liquid some animals make that cause stinging, pain, or death. And this up here tells us the name of this animal is a sea anemone. The box jellyfish is one of the most dangerous animals in the world. It has arms called tentacles that grow up to 10 feet long, and the tentacles can deliver a painful, deadly sting. So here's our picture
Look at
of the
that
box jellyfish.
jellyfish.
See the jellyfish? It's a box jellyfish, and those, like our caption tells us, those strings coming off of it are its tentacles.
What's that fish?
We're going to find out. This is a lionfish. It has crazy spiky fins, but you wouldn't want to touch them.
So
The fin on its backs are
scary.
sharp and can sting you. So it tells us in our caption that this is a lionfish. And the fins with venom are these back here, the spotted ones. Strange senses. Some animals near the ocean floor don't even have eyes. They can't see their food, so they use other senses to find it. The sea cucumber can feel tiny pieces of food stuck to its tube feet, and it curls in its feet and licks them clean. This is a sea cucumber right here. A
Yes,
hagfish.
food.
hmm A hagfish has super strong sense of smell and touch. It can smell food that's fallen from higher in the ocean, so it uses its feelers to find its meal. Up here's our hagfish. See in this box up here? It says hagfish. Super subs. Did you know about weird sea creatures? How do we know? Sorry, let me start over again. How do we know about weird sea creatures in the deep ocean? People can't dive to see these weird creatures. It's too cold and dark there, and the water pressure is strong enough to crush a person. But humans can use machines called submersibles to
Yes, I can go
explore.
underwater.
Yes, they help us explore the deep ocean. Sometimes people control them from far away, like a remote controlled car, but sometimes people ride inside. So here it says our water word, our vocabulary word is submersible, a watercraft used to explore and gather information. And here we have a submersible. And right here it says, how deep? This submersible is named Alvin. It can dive to 4,764 feet deep. It would take more than 3 Empire State Buildings stacked up on top of each other to reach that depth. Cool, huh? Submersibles collect information. They have lights and special tools. They take pictures and they gather plants, rocks, and animals. Scientists use submersibles to find the weird creatures shown here, and there are probably thousands more we have not yet found. So, this weird creature over here on the left, these odd tube worms live in the bottom of the ocean. They can grow to be 8 feet tall. And this weird little pink creature down here at the bottom of our page is called a blobfish. Look at its funny nose.
It's so funny.
Uh-huh.
It's a funny fish.
It is a funny fish. All right. I am going to stop sharing my screen. And that brings us to the end of our story time today.